Hey guys, welcome to Griffo's Retro Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing my latest pickups video, which includes the month of June, which is my birthday month. So I've got some quite good stuff here for this video, and some bargains as well. You'll see from the title, I got some 25p PlayStation 1 games, a 9p Xbox 360 game, which is worth 10 quid in CEX. So yeah, all around, I've got some really good stuff. There's also some Joy-Cons and a Switch, which I'll show you. So without further ado, I'll start with my mum was on her travels again, which is great. She's back to how she was after the fall in Sheffield, and she went to York, I believe, and picked up two games for me which I wanted. And the first one is a game which I'm currently playing on the Switch, but I'm really enjoying it, And it's Saints Row Re-Elected. This has got Get Out of Hell as well, which I haven't played. I think it was a DLC. I'm not sure if the Switch version has got that, but yeah, it's just over the top madness. It's a really fun game, as the Saints Row games usually are. Oh yeah, forget about that. They give you the little plastics. I need some of those for my original Xbox games. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, so this you play as you end up being the president in a in like a matrix, if you like, and you get these superpowers as well, which you have to get better as you go on. And yeah, it's just over the top fun. And I just wanted to play it on the Xbox One. I think it was only £3, so not bad at all. And the next game she got me was one which I absolutely love. I got it for the Xbox 360, and I'll go into why anyway. It is Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno. And yeah, this is a God of War clone. The original God of War's not the walking simulator ones, but so it follows the, I think it's like 15th or 14th century poem about Dante going into hell to rescue his love. But it's done so well, and there's historical figures there which you can either exalt or sacrifice. And the first main battle as well is with Death, and you get his side. It's such a good game. A bit pricey on the PSP. I think it's about 12, £15, something like that. This I'm playing it at the moment. It's in beautiful condition as well. I think on the consoles though it's a bit cheaper, around the £10 mark, but definitely worth a go if you've never played it. Fantastic game. Even on the, it's watered down on the PSP, but it's still really, really good. So over the month, I've just picked up a few games from CEX out of my own money, and one of them which I really wanted, I've got one game. It's part of a two set. When I first had one, it was the Oracle of Seasons, and I don't know what the Ages one is. I got Zelda Oracle of Ages, and the Seasons one, you use the seasons to your advantage. So you can move like a seed to a certain area, and then in spring and summer, or you just go up to summer, it'll grow, and then you can access like top of a cliff, say, something like that. Oracle of Ages, I'm not quite sure how that'd work, so I'm really looking forward to playing it, but they are slightly different to each other. The beginning seems to be the same though. These are also done by Capcom instead of Nintendo, and the graphical style is just like Link's Awakening, but really, really, or the Seasons 1 is really good. Like I say, I've not played this, but I'm looking forward to getting stuck into it because I say Seasons is such a good game. So delighted to get that. Next up is, again, it's an only on PlayStation 1 at the time it was, and it is Final Fantasy X and X2 Remastered. And you're testing my knowledge with this one. I believe this one or Final Fantasy X anyway, you like the sports player, like a weird dodgeball type game. It was such a long time ago that I played it. And I've not played X2, so I wanted to play it, which I will do, but it's an only on PlayStation title as well, and it's a Final Fantasy game, which I wouldn't mind collecting all of them, but it's not a main focus. I do love the series, though. I say I love the series. I love a few of the games which I've played. I need to play more, but yeah, this is in high definition as well. But I think I've got backup copies on my Vita, but I just fancied playing it on the console rather than the Vita because the battery drains quick on the Vita, which So yeah, £6. I thought that was pretty good value. Another game for £6 is part of a series again, which is Tales of Zestiria. Not played this particular one, but the Tales games are usually quite good. The RPG games, but you go into the battle and you fight on like a 2D side view sort of plane rather than like turn-based battles. But yeah, still really good games, or the ones that I've played anyway, and all complete. I say as complete as it can be anyway, the PlayStation 4 games. But yeah, £6. Absolute bargain, really. And they are good. Next up is a PSP game which I've played a little bit of and I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna play a bit more. I was playing that before Dante's Inferno, but it is Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings, and it's, I suppose, a bit like Tomb Raider, puzzly sort of action game. So graphically as well, it's quite nice, pretty good. A bit pricey, but probably worth it, to be fair. I really enjoyed. I only played the first level, and then I wanted to play Dante's Inferno, but such a good game. And the one on the original Xbox is pretty good. I don't think it's Staff of Kings, so I don't think. But yeah, the one on the original Xbox is really good, and I believe it's backwards compatible. So I might have to play it backwards compatible, so it'd be 720, I think, maybe 1080. But if not, 720 is better than nothing. So yeah. And finally, a game which I wanted. I love the series, but it's had awful reviews. I've played it, and I don't think it's as bad as what they make out. But it is Duke Nukem Critical Mass, and this is a DS exclusive. It's done on a 2D side view, but at certain points you go, like if you're in the street, you go, there's a back alley type thing or a side street, and you can sort of poke your head round and shoot what's around there, or collect power up or like health packs or whatever. But yeah, I didn't think it was as bad as what people make out. I think it only got like a 21 out of 100. But yeah, I thought it was all right, and I've enjoyed playing it. I've played a few levels already, and yeah, not bad at all. Pricey again, I don't think it's sold very well, so it's maybe on the rarer side for the Nintendo DS, so I'm really happy to add that into the collection. Yeah, another game I bought, which I think it was really cheap, maybe £11, something like that, and I thought, oh, I've got to get it. It is Sonic Superstars. I've turned it round. There was it's a reversible cover, but I prefer the other sides. It's actually got some instructions as well. But yeah, it's a return to the 2D side view Sonic, really. I think you can play as most of the characters as well, so you can pick your favourite and just go through it. But yeah, it was fun. What I played of it, the little I did play. It's quite difficult, the new ones, because you use the analog stick, and the buttons for the D-pad on the Switch are separate, 4 separate buttons, so it's terrible to play like that. I prefer playing these platform games with the old style controllers and the old style D-pad. My Switch Lite has a D-pad on it, so I might try it on that. But yeah, let us know what you think about that. I don't like playing 2D platformers with a analog stick. Might just be me, but I just don't like it. But yeah, it's fast and a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll go for the PS1 games next for 25p each. So first one is a classic. It's Worms, and I did have this for the PlayStation back in the day. It's a double caser as well. Doesn't need to be. I think there's only one disc, but yeah, there's only one disc. But instructions are present. The spindle's broke, unfortunately, but it should still play. And if you've never played Worms, you need to get out. You need to stay in and play it. But yeah, it's a turn-based battle game where they have unique sort of names. So teams of 4. I'm just trying to. Oh, there's one which was ABBA and the name Bjorn, Agnetha, and all that. So yeah, and you just have to kill each other. There's various weapons. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun if you've never played it. And just to prove, 25p. Absolute bargain. So first time I played Worms though was on the PC. I got a PC years ago. My grandma had passed and left us some money, so I'd bought a PC, and the 2 games I got at the time was Worms United, so a bit different to it. Well, still the same more or less, and Championship Manager 97, I believe. No, it was 95 because it had Romario with the World Cup in the background. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, really good game, and for 25p. And the other one for 25p isn't as good, but it's a double caser again, and it is the 20 games compendium, which I've never played. It's just full of like poker, baccarat, blackjack. There's a racing game on there, roulette. So you can see the type of games it's going to be. But 25p. Oh, it's a Midas game as well, so there you go. And it's a double caser again. And I saw this in the CD section with all the music CDs. I thought, bloody hell, yeah, I'll have that for 25p. It's only worth a $5, but PlayStation 1 game for 25p is really good. And it's got 3 discs. So delighted with them, as you can imagine. Okay, I'll go for these next. So I was helping coach a kids football team, and I've got to say I really enjoyed my time, but I just can't dedicate the time that they deserve really and what they need. And I stayed with them for the season. It was only short, a couple of months really, or a few months, maybe 3 or 4 months. Not, then the season was over. But yeah, great lads, great season. There wasn't very good. We ended up being a lot better. obviously we wasn't like championship material or anything, but they've progressed so much. They needed that direction, and they've got it. They'll get better. They will get better. They're not rubbish players. It's just they needed to learn positioning and things like that. And yeah, they're so much better now. So I'm going to go down and watch them occasionally and cheer them on. But as a thank you from the parents, I got some money, which I wasn't expecting really. They didn't have to, so it was a lovely gesture from them. And well, if I've got money in my pocket, I'm going to buy a game. It's like an addiction. They've fed my addiction, but no. So the first game I got was Castlevania for the Nintendo DS. Castlevania, I can't remember which one it was now. Anyway, so it was the one where you have two people, and I got to the first like main boss on it, which isn't far in, and it kept crashing, unfortunately, so I had to return it. So I thought, oh, what can I get instead? I didn't want to get a new game. I wanted some classic, but then I ended up getting new games. So the first one is a remake of the Wii game. So it's Sonic Colors. This is the Wii game. There is a DS game which is Sonic Colors, but it is slightly different. I don't know what the differences are because I haven't played the Wii version and I haven't properly played this as yet. But yeah, I do know it's a sad scrolling game and it turns into third person as well, and it's fast. There's things going on all over the screen. It's really good. I've enjoyed playing what I have at the moment. So yeah, a worthy addition to the collection. Next was a Monster Hunter game. So this is Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. And I don't know what to expect from this because obviously the Monster Hunter games you end up, it's like an action RPG, so you're fighting the big monsters, and then whatever you get from the monsters you take back to the camp and you can build new weapons, armor, and fight stronger monsters, and that's how that goes. I've never really given that much of a chance. Now, I've got quite a few of the games. I've got some on the PSP. I've got one on the Switch, actually, so I should play it. But yeah, this is Story. So this is a turn-based game. You've got to steal eggs, and then the monsters that you hatch fight for you, really. But the fighting system is based on rock, paper, scissors type. You know, the three, whichever one's higher, whatever you pick. So I think power, speed, I don't know what the other one is, but whatever you pick, if yours is higher than the other monster, then you win. And that's what the rock, paper, scissors system is on games. A few games use it, but yeah, it's all complete. The code's been scratched, unfortunately. I wouldn't have used it, but I just like them to not be scratched for the purposes of the, to be a full, like, complete game. But yeah, there is also the first one's on the 3DS, which I need to get as well. But I think that's about 40 quid. I could be wrong, but I think it is about 40. So yeah, I'll give this a go and see what I think to it. But if not, it's just one to have, a nice one to have in the collection because you don't see it often. Okay, so for my mum, she gave me a bit of money, but with that money, I bought a Pokemon Nintendo Switch, and this is a Switch Lite. I haven't got Switch Lite. I've just got the standard larger battery Switch, but I think I prefer the Switch Lites, to be honest. They're really nice to hold. There's not so much, like, I don't know, battery lasts longer, it's lighter to hold, more comfortable. But obviously with the original one, you can dock it and play on the TV, which you can't with a Switch Lite. But This is a really nice one. It was for the release of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl, whatever. Brilliant Pearl and Shining Diamond, I don't know. But yeah, it's just a matte grey, but on the back you've got Dialga and Palkia, or whatever they're called. The actual games that this was released for, and very well thought of. I don't think they're too bad, but they don't really bring anything new for it to be like a re-release or a remake. It's just slightly better graphics, but we could have done a lot more with it. However, I love this, and I'm spending so much time with it. I take it to work, and I'm on it on my breaks and everything. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that, and thank you, Mum. It's nice to have a Switch Lite at long last. I think out of the Switch Lites, that's probably my favourite one, simply because it's Pokemon, but there is some really nice. I like the standard yellow with the white sticks as well. I think that really works. But yeah, I'm delighted with that. I think there's a Zelda one as well, which is really nice, a gold one. From the same person as well, because they were selling a lot of Zelda stuff. There was only a few things that I could afford and want, really. Unfortunately, if I had more money, I could have spent a lot more. But one game I really wanted, I wanted back because I'll show you first. It is Zelda Minish Cap, and this was a really good price that they sold it to me for. Let's take that off. But yeah, really good price that it was sold to me for. But the box is, I'd say, out of 10, it's probably a 4 or 5. It's not the best. So I'm not going to take it out, but it is complete. But yeah, with this is a Capcom game as well. Capcom Zelda game. But I bought this years ago, and what I used to do with my old Game Boy games was just take the cartridge out and put the box on the shelf. I never really bothered looking at the box or anything, so a lot of them were pristine when I sold them. And I'd sold a lot of them, but I had a few left. And years went by, and my wife wanted to start a YouTube channel. She's quite big, really. She's got a few 100,000 subscribers. So she wanted Final Cut, and that's an editing software. That's £200, and we didn't have the money. So I said, I've got a few games up in my mum's loft that are worth a bit of money, because at the time the Nintendo, the retro gaming sort of scene had exploded. So it was absolutely beautiful condition. Like it was like opening a brand new box, because I'd just literally taken the cartridge out and played it. The guy who bought it as well, he thought it was fake. Like, no, it ain't fake. I just looked after it. And I sold it for quite a cheap sort of price. Thinking about it, I think it was 40 quid. And yeah, I regretted it, but at the same time, I'm happy because my wife managed to get a channel up and going, and she was able to work from home and look after the kids whilst I was doing that. So there was other stuff that I'd sold at the time, but this is one that I regretted selling because it's such a good game. And Minish Cap, you have this thing on your head, and you can shrink yourself down to minute size, and it allows you to get through different places. But when you're really, really small, you can't go across water because of puddles, like going through a lake. So you end up drowning. But yeah, I never did complete it either. So I started playing this, and hopefully I can complete it pretty soon. But wonderful game if you've never played it. And the last thing I bought off them, and these are my favourite Joy-Cons out of every Joy-Con combination or pairs, and that is the Zelda Skyward Sword ones, and these were a bargain. They sold them to me for 40 quid, I think, and yeah, they've only been used once, she said, but that, and then there's like it's like a grey really, but combined it looks really, really nice. Not that I ever use my Joy-Cons like that, but yeah, really happy with that, and I'm going to put them onto my, I am going to use them, I'm going to put them onto my Switch. I'm not one of those that don't use certain things. I'd say I don't see the point of buying something for really large amount and then not using it, but I have done that in the past. And I'll just finish on the Xbox 360 games. So nothing special here, but just some really good prices. Well, this one. This was what you'd expect, but it is. I didn't have it. It's Pro Evolution Soccer 11. Finally got Manchester United on this one. And I believe Inter Milan on there. I'm just looking at the back. Schneider, Cambiasso. That might be worth playing then. Decent Inter Milan team because 2011, not 2014. 2011, yeah. So that was just after we won the treble. After that, well, that season was when we entered the banter era. We got Rafa Benitez and a load of dross. And so, well, the older guard had retired or gone elsewhere, and we ended up with people like Sully Montari and don't get me started. And next up was 2K14 WWE, and yeah, I just haven't got this for the Xbox. So this was 24p, not too bad. I couldn't tell you who's on it. I know, obviously, Ultimate Warrior's on there because it says included. Hulk Hogan's on the back. Andre the Giant's in there, and it says Stone Cold Steve Austin, Macho Man, and then all the current wrestlers of that era, so Shield, Undertaker, John Cena, etc., etc. So yeah, that's all complete, and oh, it's got a reversible. Didn't realise. Oh, Daniel Bryan's on the Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll keep it as The Rock though. So yeah, that's. Oh, it is a WWE. I thought it was a NHL sticker. Another game I haven't got. I don't think it's overly expensive, but it is Baja or Baja. And this is a racing game set in a desert, really. So you use off-road buggies and things like that. Actually looks quite good. I think there was a remake released for the PS4, Xbox One. I could be wrong, but I think there was. But again, never played it. And it says it's from the publisher of the MX-80F franchise, so that's probably what you need to expect. And the final game, this was the 9p game, and worth about 10 quid in CEX, so it was when I bought it. I haven't had a look since, but it is Championship Manager 2007, and I don't know if you can see. I might have to put a picture if you can't, but yeah, 9p. So Championship Manager was the original, then it split, and everybody pretty much went to Football Manager because that was the closest to what Championship Manager was. Championship Manager pretty much went in its own direction. Instead of going 1 to 20 for the stats, it went 1 to 100, which is probably more accurate, but people were more used to the 1 to 20 and the layout and user interface and stuff. So these games are notoriously bad on consoles, even on, like, I've got Football Manager for the Switch, which I bought really cheap, but maybe 21. But it's just nah. You got to use a mouse, in my opinion. But I'll maybe give this a go, see what it's like. But I can't imagine me getting much out of it. But for Nampy, got to be worth it. It's straight in the collection. So they're my pickups for the last few months and my birthday month, and I've got to say I'm delighted with what I got, as you can tell. Especially the Switch Lite and the Joy-Cons and Zelda. I've got some really good stuff. I'm really happy with everything. So yeah, I just want to say as well, I've been nominated for YouTuber of the Month. I don't know where the nomination came from, really. Someone called Daddy Hands had he'd nominated me. I've not heard of him or his channel, so I'm gonna have to check that out. And yeah, it's just good to know that people are watching and enjoy what I do. That's what this being nominated has given me a right lift. I've got back into it. I'm currently doing a script for a video, and I've had an idea for another series type thing, which is Griffo's Hot Take, which hopefully should get people talking. I might get a bit of abuse, but who cares? It's all interaction in it. So yeah, if you have time and if you think I'm worthy of a vote, then please go to YouTuber of the Month. I'll put the link in the description. Just follow the link and give me a vote if you think I'm worth it, or if you like the other ones more than me, give them a vote. So I'm I'm not a divvy like that. Well, please vote for me. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking my videos, interacting, and I shall see you very soon with maybe the Griffo's Hot Take, because I don't think it'll take too long to do the video. So, but if not, there'll be another pickups video down the line, and I might do a review as well. I don't know what game yet, so I just fancy doing a review because they're pretty good to look back on. So yeah, just want to say thank you again for watching, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Take care.